Good evening everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are doing all good. We got Jay and Nami in the chat. How are you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by today. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this one, because I for sure am. We're flying one of my favorite airlines in Europe tonight. Play Airlines. I don't fly them too much, but whenever I do fly them, I really enjoy it. I've flown to Amsterdam with them, and I think that's all. I think we did the first leg of this flight once, and we had to divert to Edinburgh, I think, because ATC made a bit of an oopsie. Then the next day or something, we decided to fly back. Anyway, it's gonna be a fun one today. We're flying from Keflavik back down to Stansted. It's gonna be about a 2-hour and 40-minute flight. Just switch my microphone on. That should be better now. Yeah, like I said, about 2 hours and 40 minutes in the air tonight. And yeah, it's a bit cloudy here in Keflavik. Hopefully it should be better in Stansted. Although, knowing Stansted, it probably will not be better. So I guess we just have to live with it. Nonetheless though, we're parked here at stand, I think it's gate 7. I really do not know what gate we're at. Let's go check. Is it 7? We're just gonna go onto the ramp. Yeah, we're at 7. By the way, I looked at the Wikipedia of Play Airlines. The A320NEOs do not seem to be retired. Well, that's all, because like they don't fly them anymore. I've checked FlightByWire for literally every single one of the routes. They do, because I wanted to fly the A321neo so bad, and no, they do not. They don't fly anymore. Yo, is that you on the left? No, just some random guy from the scenery. Could be me. Nah. Is this me? No, that's not me either. Yeah, no, I'm not in here. But yeah, I chose to be inside the terminal because of the pretty cold and shit weather outside, and I thought we might as well just like stand here next to this guy. He really likes the plane, I think. I feel like he's just admiring this beautiful plane, which is reasonable. This livery is quite cool. So anyway, the model is the same from the Latin VFR A318, really? The passengers, oh, okay. I mean, probably just similar, not the exact same. QB on a massive plane, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the chat. So anyway, first things first, we're gonna be doing a briefing. We're gonna just go to the significant weather first. Where is that? Here. So our route today will be in basically a straight line all the way to London, crossing over Glasgow and Manchester and Liverpool. Oh, we got some significant weather. Severe moderate icing between flight level 100 and 280. We have to be careful with that. But that is all. Headwind on today's flight, well fuck. And a little bit of terrain here, but nothing really significant at all. Just gonna jump up to the airport weather. Maybe the A321s are just in maintenance, so we'll be using another season, but they still belong to the plane, aren't retired. Oh, okay, I really hope they fly them, though. Anyway, winds here 250 at 4, 220 variable to 8. A very low visibility today. Haze, few clouds 200 to 200 as well. 12 degrees here, 1008. Stansted winds 160 at 16. Light rain, 2,700 feet, and then here cumulonimbus. Oh, we got some pretty shit weather in Stansted. And 360 at 9 in crew areas or departure alternates. Schiphol is our arrival alternate 270 at 11. And everything else is looking good here. Cuba, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're going to be taking off at 76.4 tons, which is exactly our max landing weight, so we can return immediately if anything goes wrong. Landing will be at 62 tons today on a zero fuel is 59.2. Is London what weather do you expect? Sunshines and rainbows, man. That's what you expect. Just kidding, no, you expect the opposite. Yeah, headwind of 9 knots, not too bad actually. We're flying at 390. 5.4 tons of fuel for Stansted, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Alternative AMS will be 1.4 tons. And final reserve 0.9. Minimum takeoff fuel 8.1. And our block fuel is going to be 8.3. We're going to run that up to 8.4. I see no reason for any extra. We're taking up from the 19er and expecting 2.2 into Stansted. Looking good, looking good. Let's see who just parked here. You know, I'm pretty sure we can just walk all the way over there. Yeah, I think we can walk all the way over there. Just gonna walk through some walls, because why not? Never mind. I think this part is not modeled, but who cares? Okay, it's an Iceland Air. So why the fuck is it using a 737NG livery when they don't even operate that plane? Right, we can go up here. And yeah, there you go. We got an Iceland Air 737. That's nice. We're gonna pop into our A320neo though and get everything set up. So we are powered up. Let's go do a few checks around the aircraft. Hydraulics quality is good. Electric, everything is good. Amperage is good. Voltage is good. And the engine oil quality, I guess we're gonna need the FADEC ground power 1 and 2 on. And oil quality is 24.3. Oil quality is, well, good. We're getting quite some lag spikes today. That should be fixed once we're out of here. And then everything else, flap lever, in agreement. Yeah, we're all good with the aircraft. I'd say we can take it down to Stansted. Added aircraft version. I guess I forgot to update it. Keep in creative mode right now. No, there is no creative mode, but drone can. And we're gonna start the boarding now, and the fueling 8.4 tons. Load that. So we should be out of here pretty soon. What the fuck is that view? Oh well. Alright, we're gonna start by going to the add to page, AOC, in a data request. Get all of our flight data for the day. Play 800. Our call sign is gonna be just player 1. Very nice call sign. Let's go data page, aircraft status. So A320 Leap 1 Alpha with the correct nav database 25007. Init A page, do the init request. Is APU bleed even on? Yeah, why is that on? I don't know. Let's go down here. I'm not used to having these camera setups. I should probably change them during the cruise. So everything in here is good. Let's go flight plan page. We're departing from runway 19er. So let's go look at the charts here. So pull them up again. We're gonna go ground. No need for parking charts, but runway 19er. Pixum, I'd assume. Yes, Pixum to Charlie. 1,000 feet. Then go to KF 241, 7,000 feet or below. KF 242, 100 or below. 243, 120 or below, and then to Pixum. Let's go insert that. So departure from runway 19er, Pixum to Charlie. Check those routings. So 1,000, 241, 7,000, 242. Yeah, that minus 1, 2,000. Ah, yeah, it is 1, 2,000. Alright, that's all set up then. And then for Stansted, I might try to pin this. Yes. Stansted, we're gonna get the ground charts, the parking charts, star. Procedures without radar control. Then the arrival will be the Listo, 1 Lima, yes. So looking at Listo, coming in from Listo, Paddock, Rugby to Barkway. Looks good. Arrival, ILS-22. Why did my music just stop? Hold up. Never mind, it's back. I'm gonna close the charts for now though. So Listo 1 Lima. Approach via Laurel. Yes, that seems good. And then just gonna pin the ILS chart. There you go, that's everything set up. So our engine out sit today should be just runway heading 25 nautical miles. Just gonna get our runway heading. Runway 19er, yeah, 192, 25 nautical miles. Stored waypoints. Keflavik, emergency 3. Just so we have a waypoint to direct to in case of an emergency. So Keflavik 19/192 and 25 miles out. Store that. We're just gonna pop in runway 19er and as well as the runway heading here just to draw the line basically. And then we're gonna pop in Keflavik emergency 3. That should now draw our engine out routing on the navigation display. Yeah, but there you go. We will hold there today. What altitude do we hold at? 2000. According to our charts. That sounds good. I keep messing up the camera view, holy shit. It's number 5. Alright, so in its A page 59.2/33.4, is that correct? The way that it is, at least we'll check that. Fuel planning, there's no real use doing it. Although we can just add our alternates and our final. So 1.4 plus 0.9, that's going to be 2.3. 8.3 minus 2.36. It's not accurate, but then again, I know the fuel planning is wrong in this plane, so we're just gonna, well, disregard that. Oh, no, we're at 8.4. We should be fine though, but still, the fuel is a bit inaccurate for this plane. That's all good, and then a headwind of 9 knots, as we discussed earlier. Yep. So nothing else we need to do apart from our takeoff performance. Just go pop in the initial altitude, squawk code of 2000. Now we'll do a takeoff performance. So, takeoff, Keflavik, runway 19er full length. Get everything from the METAR. What are your thoughts about the Air India update? Once again, because the prelim report is out, discussion about it is allowed. However, I do not want to speculate. I'm really confused about it. Like, how would they cut off the engines by accident? I don't think it was by accident, but then again, I'm not going to speculate. I'm just really confused. Takeoff weight was max takeoff weight 67,400. Oh, but I'd say for this runway length we can keep the packs on. Runway is 3,000 meters long. We might as well keep the packs on. Yeah, Fast 1 flex 65. Packs on today, we need to remember that. And then 146, 151 and 2 times. So 146, 151, 151. There you go. Remember the the text-to-speech you made. Yeah, I do remember that. No comment. 1170 for the reduction, and for fuck's sakes, acceleration, and 1700 here. And then that's going to be everything set up. Let's go get our trim. That flight vector does not seem good. Let's just recycle those. Yeah. So our zero fuel, sorry, our Mach tow CG, 33 exactly. Looking here, that's 35. That's gonna be down to 0.6, right? It's gotta be. No, we'll analyze it. So that is halfway. 0.4. 0.6 down, it's gotta be. Slash down 0.6. Good. Oh look, the weather is clearing up a little bit. Atmos does really look good. Oh, the Iceland there is gone. Well, fuck. What the fuck is MacTow CG? Huh? No, I said it wrong. It's either just MacTow or takeaway CG. Just the center of gravity for your gross weight. So either gross weight CG, like, yeah. I did say it in a confusing way, so sorry about that. Yeah, it's really nice when it clears up. Atmos looks great. Oh, look, they even got the steaming chimneys. Ground textures look good too. Yeah, I really like this airport. I'd love to visit in real life. Let's see, what have they modeled here? Everything, basically, yeah. Should we do a comparison? What does it look like with and without Atmos? So right now it's with Atmos. Now if we reset it, it looks like this. Does Play even fly from Bosnia? No, they don't. That's without Atmos. Now let's just get all the presets back, because it makes a huge difference. So here's the weather. That's the weather change. Let's get the atmospheric sets, which it doesn't really change much when it's clear, when it's overcast like this. And then the enviro, which we won't really see anything. I guess if we go somewhere like over here, there should be a difference, or a small one at least. I don't think there was anything, but oh well. Quite a big difference Rex Atmos makes. Alright then, let's go ahead and just do a bit of a takeoff briefing. So, we're taking off from Keflavik, runway 19er today. City BIKF to Charlie with initial climb is 7,000 feet. MSA for the departure is 2,100 feet. Extra fuel and time, we have currently got 300 kilos or 9 minutes. Yeah. Hotspots for taxi out. One when lining up, but it shouldn't be a big of an issue, honestly. The hotspot is missing the hold short bar, potentially. That's fine though. Saw origin for RTO is not calculated. Engine altitude runway heading 25 nautical miles. We can return immediately. Our engine altitude, we already discussed that. We have no special or non-standard procedures today. And threats to be aware of is a bit of an unfamiliarity with the airport, but that's all. Do they have slots in the IFE? Huh? I don't get it. Right then, cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins to cover arm roof. Fuel quantity is 8.4 tons. All balanced. Seatbelt signs on. IRS. Nav bar at QH 1008. Cockpit preparation checklist is complete. Is the QH even correct? Yes. But the visibility is improved a lot too. So now we're basically just waiting for the boarding to complete, and then we'll get out of here probably about 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Just gonna pre-plan my pushback. I hope that my pushback driver hasn't had anything to drink tonight, because a couple days ago I was doing a Sun-class Airlines flight from Oslo down to Palma de Mallorca, and my pushback driver was like going crazy. I think I still have the video saved. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up real quick so you guys can see. Remember today I said that play errands will be focused on gambling. You didn't say that, but like, yes, they do focus on that. So let's go display capture. Yeah, this is what my pushback was doing the other day. Poor Norwegian over there, I just want to say that. And then, yeah. It was really bad. Anyway, I think that now the boarding is completed, so we can get out of here. Oops, forgot to do the ground power. What the fuck? Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That was the other day. Anyways, just fucking check my throttle detent. Not that there are any, but yeah, my throttle is a little bit broken. I'm desperately waiting for Windwing to release their Airbus throttle. Best tug driver. That's why I was asking why that's lost in in entertainment. Oh, okay. Best tug driver in Oslo. Yeah. Alright, let's go turn off the music. It seems quite loud today. Actually, my entire system is really loud today. Why am I at 100% volume? Alright, let's just get the sim sounds up now. I have them turned down for me as well. There you go. They should be quite loud. I'm just gonna move them up to about here. Seems alright, about good. Let's go get the transponder on, beacon light on. Let's close the door before we start checklist. Park and brake sets. Takeoff speeds and thrust today are 146, 151, 151, and flex 65. Yo, the lag spikes are crazy. Windows closed, unlocked, closed, and locked. Beacon light on before start checklist complete. Keflavik traffic, player 1, pushing back from stand 7. Keflavik. Yeah, that's our call sign today, player 1. Release parking brakes and get out of here. So, start the block time. I guess we're clear to start any engine that we want. Clear on the left side, clear on the right side, starting engine 1. Hey Loggy, how you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by today. Glad to have you in the chat. I love the leap start sound. Good, thanks. How about you? I'm good, thank you, Lucky. Quite tired actually. Of course, yesterday evening, I started a long haul, and I finished it this morning. I slept through it. I took the A380 from Doha down to Sydney. But the thing is, I was unsure if auto step climbs were gonna work. So I basically went to bed and set an alarm for 1 hour after I went to sleep. To check if the auto stop climb would do its shit, and luckily it did, so I could sleep the rest of the night. But I still am a little bit tired. Available sort number 2. Let's listen to the P2. Love the start sound. Me too. Yeah, part basically. Remember when you met a specific football player with a dark skin color? It wasn't a football player, it was IShowSpeed. I mean, technically he's a YouTuber, and I didn't meet him, I just saw him. It was fun though. Oh, it sounds better here. Should be all done now. Yep, available. Right, arm speed brakes, ignition mode normal, claps on. Reset that. Turn this off, turn that off. Check the ecam status. Normal. Trim for 33%. Set. Alright then. Avs checklist. Anti-ice off. Ecam status check normal pitch trim 33%. Rudder trim neutral. Avs checklist complete. Alright then, let's go taxi. I don't want to waste too much time. The other son was the hydraulics, I mean, yeah, Speed does play football, you're right about that. Okay, so... Taxi. I'm no longer tired, or maybe because I drank 5 cups of coffee, that's a lot. Taxi by November 4. Keflavik traffic, player 1, taxi by November 1-2, November 4 to holding point, runway 19er, Keflavik traffic. Well, that's a lot for us. We do not want that much. Alright, brake check, pressure 0, get the turn-off lights on, nose lights on. And once we're out on to November 4, we'll do the flight control check. Got it going on, no worries, Nami. Hopefully I'll see you later. If not, have a nice evening and see you next Sunday. Bye-bye. Alright, that should be enough for us. I don't want to go too fast. Because this plane is a little bit difficult to steer on the ground. Want to see you later? Yeah, sure, if I have time after, which that's stupid. I will have time after the stream, so yeah, we can BC after that. Alright then. I think that they updated the tiller in this plane. It's kind of less, like less effective at higher speeds. That's good, honestly. Steering FlyByWire is hell. Yeah, it is. Alright, clear on this side. I don't care about the other side. Bobby car off steering. Yeah. Right now we can do the flight controls. Flight controls: full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls are good. Do the TO config, alert the cabin. Alright then, so just a big quick departure, we have no changes to our departure briefing. It's going to be straight to 1,000 feet, about that. Then making a left-hand turn, it's going to be 70. We can disregard the restrictions. And after that's going to be a straight line. No threats for the departure apart from the unfamiliar. The airport has no terrain, no nothing. Speeds are 146, 151, 151. Packs are going to be on for the day, we have to remember that. It's noise abatement 2. In case of an emergency, we will go 25 nautical miles out. Taxi checklist. Flight controls checked. Flight setting config 1+F. Radar and PWS on and auto. Into sector normal. Ecam image takeoff no blue. Taxi check is complete. Alright then, so because most people are landing on runway 28 on BATSIM now and taking off, which is kind of wrong. If you look on FlightByWire, they are using runway 19er, at least as of last time I checked. Yeah, everyone's doing runway 28, but like in real life, they're doing on 19, so we're doing 19. Just gonna hold short here. Well, we're not gonna hold short, really. We're just gonna go. Keflavik traffic, player 1 is gonna be landing on takeoff from a 19er on the Pixsuit 2 trolley departure. Keflavik. Alright then. Cabin seats for departure, please. Takeoff from a 19er is confirmed. Tickets mode tower up X1 and 2 online check is complete. Alright, add some power here. How is the FS after A321? I still like it. I've had a bit of FPS issues here and there, but for the rest it's a very, very nice plane. I love landing it. It is easy to slam, but I still love it. Alright, we're gonna do a bit of oversteer. 777 type of lineup. And let's get out of here. So, land test is complete. I'm ready for takeoff. Let's go. 50%, start the chrono, half side stick forward. Stabilized. Man flex S-thrust runway, auto thrust blue. Thrust sets. Gotta go for 50 back, no worries, Dog. I'll see you later. Alright, 100 knots. How's the climb? Gear up. Gear up now. Wonderful. Okay, let's pitch down a little bit. And Keflavik traffic player 1 is passing 1,100 feet clear air from the way 19er. Keflavik traffic. Alright. Let's climb, out of thrust, out blue, 7,000. I'm going to keep an eye out on the temperature because we will need anti-ice. Alright, let's go stop the bank. Up speed check, flaps up, disarm the speed brakes. And we'll do the turn off lights in just a second. Wings level AP1, turn off lights off, off. Fucking lag spikes. Alright, so continue climb. Actually, we might not be able to do that because of arriving traffic. Let's see where they are. Are they far? Oh, they're far away. We'll climb over them, yeah. Alright, then open climb. All the way up to 390. Love the sound. There's flight level 100. Let's go turn off these lights. Center pressure now. Flight level 107. Cross check. Now checked. Welcome back, doggy. Welcome back. We just took off from Keflavik. Sim sounds are going all the way down. Nice and quiet, and we'll get the music back up and running. Turn off these lights. Okay, we can't turn those two on to 1. No, we can't. Oh well. Alright, now let's do a few things. So, off clock is going to be 13 minutes 36. That means we departed about 7 minutes ahead of schedule. That's very good. Should be arriving at Keflavik, so at Stansted on time. Let's clear out the fix info. Speaking of fixed info, FlyByWire added that to the A380NX. I was really happy when I found it out yesterday evening. First time that I'm back within 20 minutes? Yes, that is true, doggy. Alright, optimum is going to be 3.9. We're cruising at 3.9, so no issues there. Climbing nice and stably above all the arriving traffic. Or are we? That's the question. You know, I might, slow us down a little bit so that we climb faster. Just so that we don't conflict with any traffic. Is he okay? Sir, are you good? You seem to be nosediving. Alright, so yeah, look, 4,700 feet a minute. That does mean that we need seatbelt signs back on. But at least we're gonna be, well, not in conflict with any of the traffic. Because they're 4 flight levels above us, and well, we're gonna be climbing above them. So once we are above all of them, there seems to be one over here as well. 7 flight levels above us. Alright, oh. Although... Oh, shit. We're not gonna get that high. I was gonna move it. And we should be clear of him right now. Don't know where he is though. And now we're above all the traffic. There shouldn't be anyone else. There's that one, which we're above. Yeah. Let's go back to climb. That was just a trick right there. If you want to descend, if you want to climb faster, increase your speed. And airport mode here as well. And now we're just gonna be cruising on and on for a little bit. Which camera view should we go first? I'd say wing view is good. Have a nice view of nothing. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. No worries, Jay. I'll catch you later. Hopefully, we should be landing if you want to join back right before a landing, which is fine. We'll be landing at about 2.5 hours. Sort of a long flight. Yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's a bit of a longer side. I would not want to do longer than this on stream, for sure. Yeah, I promise I'll be lying. No worries, man. I'll see you later then. Any other traffic we're conflicting with? No. It was just this C700, whatever that is, that we were a little bit close to. Maybe I should have followed the restrictions a little bit at least. But then again, I did kind of misjudge that other plane. But oh well. Alright, let's go into outside view for a bit, because I just love the delivery on this plane. It just like sticks out, but in a good way. So yeah, I really enjoyed flying the A380 again today. I was originally planning on doing something where I stream the departure, end the stream and stream the arrival again. But like, I don't really think that would be an idea. I intended to steal the idea from, I think it was Kenso, but then again, I just don't think it's a really good idea to do 2 separate streams for 1 flight. And plus, the A380 wouldn't really be good FPS, so I did the flight offline without streaming. And oh man, the A380 it's so fun to fly. Bit difficult to land softly. I did do a -309, but I mean, in A380 you wouldn't really feel it that much, or maybe you would. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for an A380 that seems about average. I was so relieved because I decided that I was gonna just set an alarm for when my first climb would be, see if the plane would do it automatically, and it did. Welcome, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by today. So yeah, I woke up like 6 minutes before the step climb. I went back to bed and I told myself, okay, I'm gonna get up when the time comes. I did end up just laying in bed, doing nothing for about 20 minutes. Then I finally checked if the step climb worked, and it did work automatically. So I was so happy I was actually gonna be able to sleep that last night. So yeah. Yeah, Alex, I'm just talking about it. I did a very long flight yesterday. Or last night. I was not awake for the entire time, like I just said. I only woke up once at about midnight to check if the plane does the auto step climbs. And after I found out it did, I just went to bed and woke up in the morning, praying that the plane didn't, well, somehow end up in the middle of the Indian Ocean. And it didn't, and then I landed. You were doing an all-nighter and saw you online? Ah, okay, nice. I haven't really done any all-nighters. Kinda because I hate them. I just don't have enough energy to pull them anymore. I think I only did one, and it was kinda hell. I have no reason to, because like, the plane will fly itself, like, and if the autopilot turns off, here, I'm gonna show you what it would look like, or what I would constantly hear coming from my speakers if I did an all-nighter and my autopilot turned off. I would just hear this. And it would literally not stop until I woke up, so I really had no worries whatsoever. I was sleeping like a rock. But can you imagine, like, you're in a dream, then suddenly you hear your fucking Airbus autopilot disconnect sound, and then you're just wondering what it is, and then you finally like snap back to reality, and you realize your fucking plane is gonna crash. But luckily nothing went wrong, so it was a fun flight. I'm gonna be doing the return sometime in the next couple of weeks when my parents are away again. Only problem is I'm gonna be landing at 3 AM. Which is not ideal. Probably gonna do it on if my parents are away on Saturday, I'll do it on Saturday. It's gonna be a long one. Now, I guess I could get some sleep by just leaving the plane to run from like when I go to bed till 1 AM, then I have 2 hours to set up everything for landing. I think I'll do that because I do want to have some sleep. Then I'll land and go right back to sleep. That sounds like a good plan. That sounds good. I think that will be my longest flight ever then. Because my current longest flight... Because the flight I did yesterday was with a headwind. Or, no, was it a headwind component yesterday? I think it was a headwind. Yeah, that would be my longest flight. I'll check FlightByWire actually. Why don't I just do that? What was the flight number? 908. I'll check the flight number for Qatari 509. Uh, 14.5 hours. Yeah, that'll be my longest flight, because my current longest flight is actually also to Sydney. It's LAX to Sydney, which is 14 hours and 3 minutes. So, looks like I might break my longest flight record. I will go insane, but like... Let's go to the other side. Oh, how about we go from the upper view? Yes. Now the reason I did a fucking 13-hour flight was honestly just to fly the A380. Because I have not flown that plane in so long. The only other route that I would know that would be good is Munich to Denver, which is a good route, but like I just feel like doing some Qatari ops, because most A380 routes they go through some airport which I will not be able to run properly, or I have no scenery. Let's look at Lufthansa. They go to JFK, can't run. Boston, no scenery. I think Washington, Dallas, no scenery. Everything Lufthansa, no scenery apart from Denver. LAX would be a maybe, but I think if they're to do the A350 now. Let's check the A380 routes now. So yeah, Boston I can't do because I have no scenery. JFK because it runs like shit. Munich because it runs like shit. Denver, Munich to Denver is a good option. LAX, I can do that honestly. San Fran, and no, that's A350. Alright, so Lufthansa has quite some good routes, honestly, from Munich. Alright, so that's some Lufthansa has some good routes, but now the thing is with Qatar, most of their flights I just cannot do an A380. Most of Qatar's A380 routes I just can't do because of scenery, and that's so annoying. So Sydney was my only option. Because I mean, London Heathrow, no scenery. It's always an issue. So I'm happy I was able to do the A350 again. Sorry, A380, not A350. What am I talking about? Or did I even say A350? I'm so confused right now. Speaking of which, I'm still unsure whether to buy it or not. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back in minutes. Back with water. Yeah, the A350 thing is, some people say it's good, and some people say it's bad. So what would I think of it? I really don't know. Anyway, loading off at 390, let's go to Sweet definitely. Mach Outstar. Dest E below minimum. So 3.3 tons. That's good, because this one ain't accurate. I've seen it happen, it's not accurate. That's okay, well, we are max range, oh well. Yeah, that one is not accurate. I've tested it, it is really inaccurate. Oh yeah, PMG released the 777-200LR today. Was it today or yesterday? No, I think it was yesterday. But no, they released the 200LR. It looks alright. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it, of course. But like, still... at least they reduced the price. But I'm still not gonna get it. I'm just waiting for PMG to make that new sound pack, because I need it. Because the FT Sim soundpack just stopped working. Basically, I get all sounds. I know I get the engine sounds, but there's no other sound. There's no radio callouts. There's no button clicking. There's no speed brakes, flaps, nothing. There's only engine sounds. So I can't use the FT Sim sound pack, so I have to live with the pretty shit current PNG sound pack. Which is why I need them to release the new updates. Although I'm pretty sure they did update the rest of the fleet. I will download the update later. But once they update the sound pack, oh, I'll be flying it so much. Because, I mean, they promise some good sounds. I'm not sure if they're gonna actually be good or not. I sure hope they will, because I do care about sounds. I think we will do some Japan Airlines ops. I mean, Japan's just the best place for short-haul 777 routes. How are my headphones doing? I hope they don't, like, fucking die on short final. No, that'll be fine. I've had an interesting problem recently. There is like so many airports I want to fly to. Just like have a quote unquote like just operate out of them for a couple days or weeks even. But they're just too many. Like I want to operate some like I want to fly out of Keflavik, and operate from Ponta Delgada. I want to operate from Amsterdam. I want to go from Oslo. I want to go from Lisbon. I just want to fly from every airport at the same time. I just cannot find time for every single one of them. It's really annoying. bored. Is the music supposed to be this loud? Like, genuinely? I'm gonna just do a fucking test. See, where's the watch back? I think I should, like, I don't know, turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that sounded good. Although I will test it again, so like, give me 1 second. No, I still want to turn down a little bit. Although is this song like just louder than other ones? It does sound like it. Yeah, it's definitely more quiet. Let's change camera view. Let's go behind the wing. See how the plane's doing. Good, we haven't crashed. Well, of course we haven't. That's a stupid thing to say. Christmas music. Dog, it's fucking July. Get the fuck out with Christmas music. I'm actually about to crash out. Good afternoon, Oregon. Finally, someone's here, man. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for stopping by. We're just cruising. I think it's considered as the Atlantic Ocean. Had quite a cloudy departure from Keflavik. So how are you doing, Oregon? Well, we got about 2 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes till landing. 1 hour 50. Could you please turn NVIDIA photos off to see how it looks? I'm not using NVIDIA filters, this is with reshade off. Now admittedly, doesn't really look the best up here. But alright, this is a better angle. This is off. And this is on. On the inside, so this is on and this is off. Now I do not really like it off. I prefer it on, which is why I use it, of course. Let's do it here, off and on. Like for me with this, I don't know really, it just, everything feels a bit too yellowish. I mean, yeah, Organ, that is what it does basically. It does make it blue. But the one thing we can try. My filters don't work, but now it does make everything blue. That is true. However, I still, of course, it would be better not as blue, but to me, it just looks better like this. I prefer it like this, especially with the sky. I don't think this is really well blue enough. Everything that's like feels too yellow to me. What the fuck? Why KC red in the flight deck? Just a bad livery. Because Play is such an like not flown airline, there aren't really any well high quality liveries. So unfortunately, we have to live with this. It sucks. It really sucks. I mean, I can look for a higher quality livery, but like, I don't really think there is anymore. It does look weird, yeah, but I mean, I could maybe just like fucking ask someone to make a Play livery. Play Airlines. So most downloaded. Do they have the mask in real life? Yes, they do have the mask. But they don't have the red thing, so it definitely is a bug. However, this livery doesn't have it. Oh well, I wonder who can make liveries. I mean, I'm pretty sure you knew how to make liveries. However, I might ask. Although I wouldn't think Hughes makes liveries for the FlyByWire, because no one flies it. Oh, Headwind have made a livery for it. Doesn't seem too bad, honestly. I mean, I'd wonder it in the comments. Tail logo is too high. Is it? Yes. Am I making a livery for FlyByWire? Yeah. Another Christmas song. Mate, it's fucking July. Why are we getting Christmas songs in July? Let's try this livery. I don't think this one worked though. You know, this livery didn't work for me. That one doesn't have a mask. This is the one I use right now. Alright then. I might have found one, although it doesn't really show anything. Oh, actually, it does. It looks fine, anything in the... okay, so I have to check everything myself to see if it's correct. So... Play thing starts at the door, goes below it. That's correct. The engine logo is correct too. Alright, the winglets look correct. Are they correct though? Hold up, I need a good look at this, okay? Because like, if I'm gonna have a livery, but Max in Sienna worries, I'm just gonna take a good look at this livery because I need a good livery for this airline. And of course the winglets are wrong. Fuck. Can there not just be a good livery for Play Airlines? Oh, why is the inside of the engine red? Why is the elevator red? Man, there ain't no good livery for Play. I guess this is the best one. This is the best we got. Because, well, everything's accurate, you see? This is accurate. Tail's accurate. This is accurate. This is all accurate. It's just the window. I think I'll drop a comment actually on this guy's livery, asking if he can fix it. So TFPPD is the registration. Yeah, let me find the livery again and just add a comment to it. Alright, let's drop a comment on this. I'd like it to be fixed. So is there anything else that needs updating? Welcome back, Lightspeed. Glad to have you here. Or Alex, whenever. I think these red patches on the elevators are inaccurate too. Or are they? I really don't know. I have to check. It just seems unlogical to have red patches on the ailerons. However, I'll just check this image here. No, it shouldn't be there. Although there's, I just need a definitive image that shows the. Anything else that I just feel should not be red on this livery? That's it. Alright, I'll left the review. I added a comment on this delivery just asking for them to update the red line around the window. These rectangles on the elevators, which I don't see why they would be there. The engine cowling, the inside, or the being red like that. So yeah, I just requested for them to update it because I need it. I love play airlines. I love flying them, and the sim is just a really fun airline. So it would be a shame if there was no good delivery. This delivery is good, there's just those imperfections. How do you say Wroclaw? Or Wroclaw? I really don't know. Sounds Polish. Wroclaw, I'd say. Bored. Are you anywhere near being able to afford a PC? No. Not at all. Nope. Unfortunately, I'm not even close. Like, I have no way to earn money, that's the problem. Like, no job has accepted me. Plus, the language barrier would be kind of shit. And yeah. I mean, I kind of won the best vote, the vote for best moderator, then I'll misery blast to Marble. Yeah, I saw that. Like, I judge on like how well the mods do their job. Honestly. I mean, the community will have it so Marble is officially the best. I mean, yeah, officially, yeah. Marble is pro, the Marble. I mean, yeah, he's the Marble, I guess. Sorry, I bow down to the Marble. Funny. Honestly, the red outline is kind of getting to me. I don't think we can do this view. Let's just go back outside the plane. Yeah, because the red outline is kind of getting to me. Anyway, Oregon, I commented on the livery just requesting for them to update the livery, and let's hope they do it. I'll make up a livery if you want. No worries, it's all good. Because I don't really play that often, maybe like twice a month. So this one will do for now, but thank you for the offer. That's a cool screenshot. Caught it just in time. Let's upload that. And, well, we'll change it again. In fact, no, we'll go back to this view. Look at some clouds. What's with all these turns we're making? Where the fuck are we? We're almost over the UK. You can tell by the weather. So I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I'll pop back in, well, I don't know, quite frankly. 10 minutes, I'll say. See you guys in a bit. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I just needed to grab something to eat. I was very hungry. Glad someone is still here. Anyway, I'm gonna go just check up on the condition of the flight deck right now. So everything is looking fine. Fuel prediction, EF 3 tons still. Looking good. Progress, we're not gonna step any higher today. And the fuel for, let's go waypoint Bruce. Okay, now what was before Bruce? Before Bruce was MTAP. And there we required 5.1 tons and we have 4.8. Yeah, that seems legit. Anyway, let's see. Oh look, finally we see some more land. We've been seeing clouds and ocean for the past hour and a half, I'd say. Yeah, hour and a half seems about right. Boring ass flight, holy shit. Luckily we got only about an hour till we land. And top of descent's coming up there.
Finally, bro. This fight was so boring. Welcome back, Jay. Welcome back.
We got about 55 minutes to landing, as far as I know. No, actually, we got an hour to landing. Well, fuck. I'm really bored, honestly. Like, I'm actually so bored. I'm just left, yeah, 1 hour. I can tell. I'm just scrolling on Instagram Reels right now, genuinely. Occasionally I'll drop the random yap, but oh well. How you doing though still? You know what? If I'd known that it would be this boring, I would have popped out myself. Like, I myself would have just, like, left the chat for a bit. And just come back after a couple hours. Yo, why are we getting so many lag spikes? Probably because we're like near London or something. But look how many airports there are here compared to everywhere else. What the fuck's happening with my music? Excuse me? My music is broken. Right, I'm just gonna fix it real quick. There you go. What's that horrendous music? Sorry about that, my it just bugged out for a second there, so it should be fine now. Tough music, yeah. Oh, I'm so bored. But it's more relaxed now, that's good. Huh? What do you mean, Rockin'? You need explain 12? Oh. Yes, Organ, I know I need it, but like... 300 euros on fucking MSFS. I can't go back. I can't leave it all behind. I literally cannot. Yo, why is my game like constantly fucking having huge lag spikes? If we get some shit like that on final, I will crash out. See, if you got excellent told us we could do some really good shared flights. 300 euros, Organ. Yes, we could do some good flights. But I've spent 300 plus euros, okay? Return flight, no, Alex. With how bored I am, absolutely not. You should totally do it. I'm totally not doing it, man. That's like, it's gonna be about a 3-hour flight back. We're arriving at the gates today at 9:20 p.m. That's gonna be departing at 10 p.m. I'm not flying until 1 a.m. I'm sorry. I'm not flying until 1 a.m. That is not happening. I'm not doing the return leg. If I wanted to do a return leg, I would choose a shorter flights. Let's do an arrival preparation. About fucking time. for an arrival preparation. Okay. So let's go on FlightByWire to check the runway that is currently in use, because, well, I don't want to be on the wrong runway. It's that simple. Alright. 2-2 is in use. That's what we've planned for. Let's get the weather. So 90 at 10, 10 kilometers, few clouds, 4,400 feet, 20 degrees, H 1,000. Low QNH, okay. 1,000 is set. Let's go do that on this side as well. And 1,000 sets. Next, arrival performance. So we wanna looking at the ground charts for today. Why do we have A3A ground movement? Let's pull up the charts. I'd say we want to vacate Lima Romeo today. So landing Stansted 2-2. Get the METAR. Landing weight will be 62,800, I think. Okay, 3.1 on top of 59.2. All right, though. 62.3. Well, for now, 132 is the approach speed, I think. No, 131. I was close enough. Reverse was no auto land, no. A little auto brake. I don't know. Assuming we're gonna land around here. Should be doable. However, what if we go config 3 and 142 knots? Calculate medium. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Medium auto brake and config 3. So config 3 in here. Let's go pop in QH 1000. 20 degrees. Need to update the aircraft? Yeah, I'm aware. I am fully aware. Or because they release like so many updates, like almost every day, I often forget to. I'd say there's for me just like once a week that I update the entire thing. DM real quick, alright, I'll be there. So we're flying Listo 1 Lima arrival today. Coming in from Listo, no restriction, Paddock, no restriction, Rugby 200. Paddock, nothing, Rugby Final 200, correct. Then Finmal at 150, and then Bombo at max 250 knots. Barkway. And then we're flying to Laurel. No, we're not. On a Busta and then Laurel. Then back to Brookway. Or Barkway, sorry. I'll read the DM in a second, Oregon. And then initial approach procedures. We're going to be flying to DME 10. Then track 134. Correct. And then to the final approach fix. Then, in case of a missed approach, look at the EFB without charts. Alright. Sorry, I was gonna read the DM in a second. Here's all the landing awaits. Where everything for the landing, basically. Just screenshot it and then I will, yeah. So then, in case of missed approach today, we're flying to the radio 136 from Barkway. Below. I'm gonna honestly just check it via plan mode. Yeah, that's correct. Great. Whoops, wrong one again. Alright, progress page, EGSS 22. Performance Descent page, well, fine there. Then the minimums is Cat Charlie 520 feet. That looks all good. Config 3, GPWS 3 is set as well, and auto brake medium. Great. The Flying Cube, welcome Blue Star Line. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us today. Glad to have you in the chat. We're just preparing for an arrival into Stansted. About 40 miles away from starting our descent. Everything here is good. We're just waiting to see if Oregon Aviator will give us some better performance figures. What should we descend to? Let's say to flight level 200 for the restriction at that waypoint. Nice to see some playoffs. Yeah, I feel like not many people fly this airline. However, it's quite a fun one. They have some very nice routes. Some airports not the best. However, I do quite like flying them. And Keflavik as a base is really nice. It's just a unique airport. Alright, so Oregon Aviator has just given us some more performance. We're gonna go low auto brake. So that should give us the landing distance today of 22. Good, yeah. Why did the thrust go down? I don't know. Doesn't really matter though. We're still flying. Looks like we'll be having a bit of a sunset-ish arrival. Hope we get some nice sky colors coming into Stansted. Oh, we didn't even do a proper arrival briefing, so let's go do that. Just hope we don't miss our top of descent. Let's get the charts up. So MSA for the arrival is going to be 2,000 feet on downwind and 1,000 on 800 or on the approach. It's approach 2,100 feet. We're flying the... God, that's loud. Flying the Listo 1 Lima arrival for the ILS runway 22. Minimums is 520 feet barrel. Missed approach is climbing at not about 3,000 feet in your Sear X-ray DME 3.1 or Barkway radial 156. Turn right to establish the VOR radial 171 to Barkway DME 8. Continuing climb as to Barkway VOR 3,000 feet or as directed. So 3,000 feet for the missed approach today. And at for the extra fuel and time, we got 500 kilos or 18 minutes. So we're fine there.
78 Papa Bravo flying heading 130 degrees, weather set to the ILS runway 2 right, Manchester traffic.
We're going to be using localizer and glide slope guidance for the approach today. This is going to be a config 3 landing with auto brake low, reverser is max because well I can't do anything more. We have no special or non-standard procedures today. Our runway exit shall either be November Romeo, November, or Lima Romeo. With the distance we've got, it's probably going to be Lima Romeo. We have one hotspot for taxi out, hotspot 1. Traffic vacating runway as priority. Alright, then no worries. And then here we're not going to be affected by this. I don't even know where we're parking though. We'll check that later. So depending on... Although I think we're going to take a Juliet. Did they take Juliet or hotel? I think they take hotel. Yeah, well, we'll take hotel. So depending on where we park, we might have a hotspot here. That's all then. Threats to be aware of is a bit of unfamiliarity with the airport. Possible a high amount of traffic with out ATC, because while Stansted can be a little bit busy, and for the rest I see no threats for the arrival. So it's gonna be a fun one for sure. We're gonna start our descent in just a couple of seconds. Although I'm realistically just gonna radar vector myself, because we have to do quite some bullshit coming into Stansted. Bit of like a loop around. If I go to plan mode, I'm gonna miss my top of descent, aren't I? Yeah, we have to deal with all this loop over here. I'm probably just gonna radar vector myself around that. Alright, let's go start the descent now. Descent on the FMA. I like to descend a bit ahead of the profile, because otherwise it's a very fast transition from level flight to directly 3-degree descent. And if I were, it can be a little bit inaccurate, but there you go. Now we go thrust idle, the engines will roll back, and we will capture the profile. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna go pop to the bathroom. I'll be back in just a second, a minute or two. A minute or two. Alright then, I am back now. Still looking good on the descent. Why are we now 3 flight levels too low? What? Okay, because this is kind of messed up. We'll just keep an eye on the traffic, right? And we'll level off at 3.5 for now. To just like plan some descent stuff. If we need to thrust idle open descent first off. If we want to we need to lose 32 flight levels. That is going to be 96 flight levels, 106 miles to Stansted. I'd say that's doable. Mark out star. Let's go a heading select. Fly 120 for now. And then descent. So thrust idle open descent heading. So constraints. I'd say that's a doable distance. You might need some speed brakes, however, completely doable. And if there's no real threat with the traffic, this one's about 30 miles away, and we will be descending. Oh, they're descending too. Okay. Although we're catching up to them, so that's fine. I think it's definitely that. What's it called? Yeah, Aer Lingus. Seems like it. He's over there, so we will not be conflicting with him. So anyway, 80 miles. 70 miles, let's just make that 70. At flight level 220, we should be able to see the thing on here. I'm gonna use some speed brakes on this one. Just a little bit. Right, that was one issue. They didn't work with the A380. So flight level 220, we said. See that on the ND at 80 miles, because 80 miles minus 10 at 70 miles. I'm just gonna round it up to 66 miles. Divided by 3 is 22. So 22 flight levels. Oh no, sorry. At flight level 260, we should be able to see it. Yeah, so a 260. That because that'll be. No, what? Okay, 3,290. Ah, I'm so confused. At flight level 290, that is going to be no 250. 22 flight levels. Yes, okay, finally. And so 250, we should be able to see that. If not, I'm going to use a bit more speed brakes. Should we get anti-ice on? I'd say it won't harm to get engine anti-ice on. Alright, yeah, because according to that, we're looking perfectly fine, so we're just going to retract those. Not arm just yet, but we're going to retract them, because now we should be on profile. Alright, here's our traffic. Are they anywhere near? Yes, but they're not heading towards our airport as far as I can tell, at least. He's climbing, and alright, distance is increasing, and no factor to us. Alright, engine anti-ice off. Again, we don't need it. This was a really cheeky radar vector, though, I will admit. So this is easy 431. Are you descending? You might be. Alright, then we're 500 feet below. That's not enough. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, it's full speed brake. Full speed brakes. Increase speed. Pair of conflicts. All right. Saved it. Out of interest, what distance did the FlyByWire give for landing? For us, with config full, it's already gone. Should be the same. Yeah, with low auto brake, it gave me about 2,600 meters. Out of a runway LDA of only 3041 meters. Is that even correct? Yeah, it is. So with auto brake slow, it gave me 2,500 meters, 900 meters, 2,900 meters. So basically at the very end of the runway. With config full and flaps 3. Adjusting the cockpit lighting a bit. And for now, there should be no more traffic. Oh look, we got London Control online and Stansted on ground online. 22 transition level 70. Sorry, 7.5. Wow, that is very conservative, yep. 7500. Let's not put that on the squawk. So we'll be on Unicom for the arrival into Stansted. Until ground, which will be on 12173. But now we can also get a kind of planned gates in case they somehow go offline. Which will be... Alright, that's an okay gate. Don't know which number, but... second pier, apron Charlie. Right now I need to lose 14 flight levels, just make it 1545 minus 342, 52 miles. We have basically perfectly did this descent. Could be maybe a little bit better, but still. Wow. Ain't this a screenshot right here? Well, let's compare reshade off. This is a reshade off. This is a reshade on. But some weather here shouldn't be significant to us. One more descent, 10. Yep, we're basically on a very good profile here. Let's get seatbelt signs on. A little bit early. It looks... Excuse me? Little bro, why did the music fucking duplicate? Right, I gotta sign in as Soundstripe again. I need a new music service, honestly. Soundstripe is... It fell off. I recently played. Let's go back to that song though. Imagine it like fucking duplicates again. Alright, line system on. 300 feet is the thing. I'm gonna be conservative on our height, so gonna use speed brakes to slow down here. Oh, Sim is looking so good today. Cabin crew prepare for landing. My aircraft, I just want to like have the speed basically perfect. Right now we can go AP and back to open descent. Let's see what else will we do. Nothing else for now except for decrease the range and make a call in Unicom. Actually no, we won't. No need for it yet. Then, so we're coming a little bit low now. Let's just adjust our heading a little bit and our vertical speed. 125 speed, vertical speed minus 1,200. 1 down, right through the cloud, nice. But we're about 12 degrees, so engine NTI is not required. Important question, go ahead. You prefer flying in Europe or America in the Sim Europe? I've changed my mind completely. After I got Amsterdam, I did my first evening flight here, and there was so much ATC and so much traffic. It was just so much more fun. In the USA, right? I'll be lucky to get ground online. Genuinely. I'll be lucky to get a ground online. I will not get anything else. Finish 1000, flight level 6, 8 cross check. Checked. Finally, yeah. I've changed my mind real quick. Approach checklist, bar of QNH 1000. Seatbelt signs on, minimum set 520 feet. Auto brake low, interval sector normal. Approach checklist complete. Yeah, no, I've changed my mind big time, Morgan. Speed power F. Oh. I guess I didn't cross check it. 1000 cross check, flight level 6, 3, 8 cross check. Checked. That's good now. Alright. Yeah, but like, there's. I mean, sure, the USA, the airports are fun. I don't mind the phraseology, it's kind of fun having something different. But phraseology won't matter what the fuck's happening here if there's no ATC. There is literally almost never any controllers online in the USA. Which, I mean, is reasonable. It's reasonable, okay? I fly there when it's like 12 in, when it's the middle of the day, 1 p.m. for them. Of course, there's not going to be any ATC. If I flew at 3 a.m. my time, I'm sure it would be stacked with ATC. I just don't want to fly at 3 a.m. my time, so I'll do the occasional USA flight, but what's happening here? I definitely changed my mind to Europe. Do I not have SkyDolly anymore? I gotta re-download SkyDolly. Huh? That's, well... SkyDolly. Let's just re-download SkyDolly, because for some reason it's gone. Do you know an airport I can highly recommend in Europe? Go ahead. I really like Lyon in France. Luton by any builds. Honestly, right? That seems good. What the fuck is this? Genuinely. What the fuck is this? But yeah, Luton. It's actually an airport I considered buying. However, I'm trying not to buy too many, well, flight sim products because I spent so much. Outstar. And Gavin's words that looks like X-Plane. Yeah, man. Why is my Microsoft Flight Simulator looking like X-Plane today? I got SkyDolly installed. My well, I think the issue is clear. This looks so bad, holy shit. Sensor traffic, player 1 is on base runway 22. Yeah, it does look way worse than X-Plane. Okay, no need for approach phase yet. We will direct 2 final approach fix. Oh, no, can we do that though? Yes, we can.
Stansted traffic right near 6 Uniform Foxtrot pushing back stand 4-2 right.
Nav. Wait. What altitude is that? Decelling here. Oh look, it's back. That's good. I'm gonna keep the altitude. He was losing control of the aircraft. I'm not. Alright, we're gonna go vertical speed like minus 200 now, and slow down. Holy shit, we need to slow down. Right, speed. So let's arm lock. Yo, fuck. What have I done?
2,500.
We'll be fine now, we'll be fine. If you need, I can drop the gear. If needed, I can drop the gear. Flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1. Oh, I was about to say you need to slow down. Yeah, the plane didn't do it automatically. I guess that's pilot error right there. Runway in sight. Let's go start the recording. Get these lights turned on. Send this traffic. Player 1 will be turning on to an 8-mile final 4 or runway 22. Oh, shut the fuck up. Alright, we made it. Arms free brakes. My aircraft. Light slope lock star. Oh, superstar. Well, it wouldn't do it unless you were in nav mode. Well, I was in nav mode. That's the thing. We had a superstar today. Anyway, flaps full speed check, flaps full. Sorry, no. What am I saying? Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Runway in sight. I did not say flaps full there. Trust me, I did not say flaps full. Alright, gear down.
2,000.
This seems like a good final. We're doing config 3 today, yeah. Yeah, but you weren't. You vector yourself in the never past the calculate decel point. On the final segment, I did direct to the final approach fix. There was a nav one and there was a decel point. But oh well, we slowed down in time, so it's fine. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3, line check, a secret memo line, no blue line check is complete. My thrust. Oh shit. Whoa, what's going on there? Alright. VLS check 137, 137, VLS is good. Alright then, let's get this plane on the ground now, shall we? Puppies are gonna be inaccurate on final approach with this scenery, unfortunately.
1,000.
Yeah, I only checked. Yes, Organ, that's it. Whoa, winds are quite crazy today. Sensor traffic, player 1, short final 2-2. I like to keep my radio calls simple. Yeah, let me guess. The glide slope ain't accurate either. There was a relaxed spike. Don't think it's gonna be on landing now. Land. Anyways, stabilize with 500. Forgot to call that out. My system launch is sad. Why is that? Let me focus on the landing. Puppies show too high. I don't think we're too high. Yeah, we're maybe a bit, tiny bit, but definitely not for a while. To continue. Alright, let's just
100.
stably land now.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
And spoilers. Reverse green. Decel, brake low, rollout. That was a good one. Can we take the exit here? Not a lag spike. Luckily not during our flare. Yeah, we can take the exit, alright then. 70 knots with sort of reverse. Auto brake off.
Auto brake off.
Wonderful landing. Welcome to Stansted. Sense of traffic. Player 1 vacating runway 22 on, I think, Lima Romeo. Sense it. MSFS puppies are ass. Indeed. Whoops, wrong switch. I'm used to Boeing, okay? I'm used to Boeing. That's totally the reason why I turned off the seatbelt sign by accident. Alright, ground 1173. Is ground even online? That's a good question. Censored ground, good evening, player 1.
Player 1, censored ground, good evening, taxi to stand 43 left via Link Lima Juliet.
Link Lima Juliet to stand 43 left, player 1. So what's, I think we vacate on Link. Link Lima Juliet, yes. X-Plane puppies are always good. Of course they are. It's X-Plane. Get the flaps up. MSFS just has good graphics. Yeah, I mean, MSFS, it definitely isn't a bad sim. Like, I don't think we have the right to call it a bad sim. But it is... It's still good, of course. But like X-Plane is better. Well, it depends on what you're after. Anyway, we did a minus 314 at 1.14 G. It did not feel like that, did it? Did that feel like a minus 314 feet a minute landing? At 1.14 G? Absolutely not. I want to watch the replay in a bit. MSF is absolutely groundbreaking, so is X-Plane, to just specialize in different aspects. Exactly. But like, that did not feel like a minus 302 at 1.14 G. It definitely did not feel like that. Can you guys agree? Alright, so while we're rolling here, let's go look at the parking chart. So... I do want to keep the speed down a little bit. 4-3 left. Alright then, so Charlie West is what we're going to be taxing via. Alright then, welcome down to Stansted. I'm not paying attention to my taxi. Oops. So let's go just do a few things during our taxi that we can. Yo, why are the buildings doing that? FedEx. Honestly though, Organ, like you said earlier, I might check out that Inibel's Luton. I really might check it out. I think it's gonna be a lot of EasyJet ops, right? I like EasyJet. I mean, of course I do. Who doesn't like EasyJet, to be fair? That's funny. LOL, I just bought Indibo's Luton. Oh, that's what a coincidence. Yeah, Organ earlier on told me a very fun airport in Europe was Luton. Remember a couple, about a year ago, or a bit less, no sorry, yeah, about half a year ago or something around that ish, I considered getting Indigo's Luton, but I held back because I was unsure about the performance. But now that I've seen I can literally run Flight Tampa Amsterdam good enough, I should be able to run Luton. And Wizz Air, it'll give you plenty of opportunities to use your FSL. Yeah, but Wizz Air use the fucking Pratt & Whitney engines.
On taxiway Julia.
Hey, from your in visual, the A320.
Alright, so...
Roger, after the A320 passes left to right in front, taxi to hold.
That's the 2.5, so that's 2.5, yeah, we have one more.
Link Bravo.
Oh, EasyJet then, hell yeah. IAE stands for I am an engine. Yeah.
Holding for Romeo 1 via Link Bravo, Hotel 1 Romeo.
Nothing beats the Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £400 off for a family of 4. Look at that Jet2 over there. Right, so we're gonna be turning into Charlie here. West. Is it Charlie West? I don't know if it's Charlie West. I just have to assume. Yeah, it is. It is. However, Organ, I'm sure once FSL released the Pratt & Whitney updates, I will be flying it a lot. Despite how much I dislike the engine. Or not, I don't dislike the engine. I hate the sounds. I will still be flying it. At 4-3 right, 4-3, 4-3 left. Is this 4-3 left or is this 4-3 left? This is 4-3 left. That's sad. You know that advert I also do. Don't skip on summer. Look in your Jet2 holiday. Yeah, basically, because the audio of the Jet2 holiday thing is just something about it. Many use it like in beams. That's how I know it.
Immediately available above, but as you pass Cowley, London controls available on 129.430. For now, monitor you to come 122.9.
122.8, Channel 78 Delta, thank you very much.
Yeah, like I've heard it in so many like memes online. The Jet2 adverts. No, we need to roll a little bit further. We must roll a bit further. Come on. All right, come on. Yo, why are the brakes so sensitive in this plane? APU bleed and lag spike. Shut down both engines. Transponder off. Oops, F-line checkers, radar, PWS off. Yo, wrong button, bro. Why is it so laggy? Holy shit. Isn't that every time we find a Stansted it's like super laggy? Alright, seatbelt signs off. I think beacon lights off too, yeah. Program checklist, parking brake or chalk, set engines off. Thing lights off, fuel pumps off. Program checklist complete. Cube look on flight runner, flight 1 or flight aware and scroll onto the flight path. Good return, good return, good return. No. If someone sends me a honeycomb alpha yoke, I'll do it. There you go. Light speed, can I just use flight radar? Can I just use flight radar? And that's our Volante flight completed. Surprisingly disappointed with the landing rate. Yeah, if you go to flights, no, not that one. Yeah, oh my god. Yes, so our landing. Never mind, okay. And now I'll pay you £5 an hour or part thereof. Huh? Do the return. That's honestly a really good deal. That's honestly a really good deal. However, I'm still not doing it, man. I need my sleep. I was disappointed until I saw how accurate we were. That's a decent landing, I'd say. However, now it's time to watch the replay, so we're gonna get off of flightsim and close Volanta, of course. Get the overlay gone, and let's watch this replay. Let's just load a preset. Right then. Looks like I did a bit of an oopsie there. Let's go watch this one while I get some music up and running, because we can't have a replay without music. Although anyway, stand by. Really, about that. Donations are currently. I forgot about this. I'm being honest. Donations don't work at the moment because there was an issue with the fucking PayPal thing. Donations aren't like available right now. I just realized. Land ASAP. Like, come on, man. Alright, then no engines for the day, but I mean, who gives a shit? No hydraulics either. Maybe the PayPal go kaboom. That's basically what happened. Let's get the electric pump on. At least have something. Sorry, wrong DM. Alright, once we're on the ground, we'll get the panel state going. But let's just watch the replay or landing first. So that's a pretty good flare, I'd say. I mean, it's a good landing. Okay, who am I kidding? That's a good landing. Oh no, we need to stop, guys. We need to stop. The brakes are working at least. Yo, shut up, okay? Set parking brakes. Ready for takeoff. Confirm. Fast load. I just want to have like flight control movement. That's all I care about. There you go. So I'd say that was a successful landing. Definitely not the best I've ever done, but you know, it's all right. Yeah, well, why am I opening Volanta? I did not want Volanta. But I'm just gonna get any song up. Oh damn, I can't donate. Yeah, sorry about that, Organ, but a couple weeks ago, there was an issue with the PayPal, so yeah, I have no way to accept donations anymore. Well, I was using my dad's PayPal, right? I have no way to receive donations anymore, so I'm probably, when my dad comes back home on Wednesday or Tuesday, I'm gonna make a PayPal account and then I can accept donations. Why the fuck is the runway so blurry? Holy shit. Ruining the vibe of the arrival. Oh, you can hear the callouts from the cabin now. Don't worry, you don't miss out on much. I mean, yeah. But still, Organ, I do appreciate you trying to donate. That is still very much appreciated. Appreciate the support. I'll donate one. Is that pence or pounds? Whatever is good. That though. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. Well then, because you can't support with money anymore, everyone here. If you would like to support, you can always just hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps us out quite a lot. Subs right now, we are looking quite good, honestly, getting close to 400 subs. We're at 5 likes today and at 386 subs. So, of course, we are very close to a pretty big milestone of 400 subs. So, of course, if you want to support, that's the best way to do it. I feel like the FlyByWire always lands kind of hard when you do flaps 3. Oh, wrong button. Fuck. Right, let's do my favorite. Okay, but that was a bit far. Oh, look at this plane, man. I forgot to do one thing. 2 pence. That is still good, though. That is still appreciated, though, Rogan. A drone follow can turn off. Now we can watch it like this. Also, well, today was a good flight. I enjoyed flying from Keflavik again. There are the runway lights. Now I'll be a bit more generous. Thank you, man. Do appreciate that, as usual. Good landing, I'd say. Oh no, I feel like this plane's a little bit difficult to land. Like, smoothly at least. It's easy to land. But to get an actual smooth landing, I've always struggled a little bit. Although, why would you want a smooth landing if it's fucking half a mile down the road? If it's halfway down the runway, you know? Oh, we got this song, the good one. So anyway, on this note, I'm going to be ending today's stream. No return today, but it's a bit too late, so that's reasonable. We will be live next week, Sunday, as usual. I don't know where we'll be flying, what route we'll be doing, what plane we'll be flying. I have no idea. That's to be decided. Of course, I'll be announcing it on my Discord on Sunday morning or afternoon. And for now, I'm going to be leaving you guys with one final replay. I do thank everyone for joining me today. We had Broken Aviator here, we had Jay here, we had Alex here, and of course we had Blue Starline here, which is a new person in the chat, and Doggy was here too. So thank you all for joining me on today's stream. It was a pleasure having you guys in the chat. Enjoy this one final view of the landing, and I shall see you guys all next week Sunday. Bye bye.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't...